Hey everybody, this is April the 13th, 2023. It is cold and rainy here today and I'm about to freeze to death, but I don't like it. Anyway, I wanted to just jump on a minute and say hi to everybody, and also I want to share some information with you guys that I got from Ken. A lot of you already know Ken and know that Ken created the Ken's Morgellons gel. I did a video a couple years ago about the Ken's Morgellons gel and shared the recipe, and then I think I did another video a couple years later when he did an advanced formula, but now he has gone back to the basic formula, and he's added a new ingredient, which is a lemon. Okay, now the lemon, he says the lemon makes the solution more potent and it's more effective at pulling the Morgellons out of the body. Okay. And he's been using this along with the mud baths or the soil from his yard. And also I'm going to, after I give you this recipe, I want to post in the description box his latest email that he sent me, because there's some vital information in there about Morgellons and about the mud baths, the Epsom Salt baths, and the Ken's Morgellons gel that the Morgellons sufferers are going to want to know about. So I'm going to post his email that he sent me in the description box for anybody that wants to read it. But first, I want to read you the recipe so everybody will have it, and talk a little bit or share a little bit about what Ken sent me. Now, it's called the Morgellons Body Wash, which is the same thing as the Morgellons gel. The ingredients are 1 banana, 1 cup of blueberries, 1 cup of buttermilk, a ½ cup of plain yogurt, 1 whole lemon, and this includes the peelings and all, a 1/4 cup of chia or flax seeds, or you can use flour powder. Now he says you need to use a high-speed blender to blend it together and make it smooth. Okay? Then he says get in the shower, apply the body wash with the shower off. Okay? It temporarily melts the fungus. This gives it time to melt the fungus layer of Morgellons, exposing all manners of critters, and also a fibrous layer like of fine black mesh at the deepest layer of skin if you are in the advanced stages of the disease. Okay, now let me stop there, because this fine layer of this black mesh that Ken's describing here, I think this is the same thing that I saw later on when I was removing the Morgellons, and it's like a spider web. It's like a black. It actually looks like a spider web. It's a web that kind of builds over your skin, over the top of your skin, and it's like a foundation. And when you get down to this layer, then you pretty much removed all the stuff, all the other layers on top of it. But this is what you see when you get down to the web structure. Now, I'm assuming this is what he's talking about. And it, like I said, it looks like a spider web, and it forms over your skin. And then the rest of the nano technology builds on top of this black mesh. And it's real thin. It's real subtle. You can't see it unless you're really, really, unless you really got a lot of it or you're really looking. But a lot of times you won't see it till you get out of the bathtub, and then you might see it all over the bathtub or the shower. But I think it's what he's talking about, is this black web-like structure that creates a foundation for the rest of the nanotechnology to build on. Just want to point that out. Okay, and then we got then he says after you put it all over your skin, then you use a stiff brush and brush all over. After you get the gel on your body, all over your body, then you take a stiff brush and you brush it. And this will help loosen the Morgellons and bring it to the surface, exposing it. Okay, and this is most important. Turn on the shower, Start at your feet and rinse all the way up until you get it off. If you are too slow, the Morgellons will just reabsorb itself back into the skin. Okay, and that's true. It will. The Morgellons will go back into the skin if you wait too long. So you want to try to wash it off. Okay, you will all of a sudden feel refreshed and even sleepy, especially if you are very infected. And also you can pour a cup and drink it to clean your insides out. After all, it's a smoothie, okay? It is a smoothie, so you can drink this internally and you can use it externally to help detox. It also says the whole lemon severely breaks down the fungal layer and mixes with the Morgellons gel. It is extremely powerful. And while I do have an advanced and highly complex recipe, I decided to keep it simple. Okay, so he's going back to the original gel and the original ingredients, but he's just adding the lemon. Okay, and like I said, the lemon makes it more powerful and more potent, and it makes it more effective. And I'm sure you can use oranges or limes or maybe grapefruit. I'm sure you can use all of that too, just as well. And now let me say this: when you put this Morgellons gel on your body, you're going to feel some activity right away. Or at least I did in my case. You're going to feel maybe some stinging and some crawling, and you're going to see these little white sand-like things come out of your skin. I know when I first tried it, I had a lot of the sand that popped up, and I could rub my hand across my arm and it'd be real sandy. So you're going to see a lot of that. And then you're also going to see these little fine shreds or looks like little shards of glass come out. You're going to see some of that coming out of your skin. You're also going to see those little black things that look like little pieces of metal. You're going to see that coming out. You're going to see some things that look like parasites, because there are parasites mixed in with this nanotechnology. So you don't freak out if you see some little things that look like insects or some kind of maybe some kind of little slimy looking, gel-like looking parasite things. You might see some of that coming out. Okay, and it's going to depend on your individual case and how impacted you are and how much you have. Okay, you can see anything, this is a sci-fi thing going on with the body, so you can see anything. Anything and everything can come out. Also, you might not see those little colorful filaments. You might not see it, or you might. You may or you may not see any of those little colorful filaments coming out during the shower or during the bath. But when you get out of the shower or when you drain your tub, you're probably going to see some of those little colorful filaments all over the bottom of your bathtub, along with some of the other sand-like stuff. And also you might see some of those little stringy looking web-like structures I was talking about. You may see some of that, if you've gotten down deep enough to the deeper layers. You may see some of that spiderwebby looking stuff at the bottom of your bathtub or around the drain of your shower or whatever, or maybe even on the walls of your shower. You're going to see some of that. You're going to see, like I said, each case is different. So you can see anything and everything with this stuff. And so this gel, you can use it your hair. I use it to wash my hair. You do want to rinse it good, because sometimes that buttermilk will stick to the, well, in my case, my hair is kind of thick anyway. Sometimes the buttermilk will stick to my hair, and so you have to rinse it good, but you can use it as a shampoo. You can also keep this like in a little pump bottle next to your sink, and you can use it throughout the day to wash your hands and your face with, or whatever. You can use this to replace your soap, your body wash. It could be your new body wash. You can use it to replace the soap that you normally use, or you can just add it to your soap. You can put the Morgellons gel to your liquid soap, or you can put it in your shampoo and use it that way. So it's whatever you prefer, or whatever way you want to use it, and it's very effective, because I have used it. So that's really all I want to talk about, as far as the recipe, was to share that recipe with y'all. in the new added ingredient, lemon. And I am going to post, like I said, in the description box, I'm going to post Ken's latest email that I got from him, because he talks about in there, it talks about the protocol, okay? He has a new protocol. And he tells you step by step exactly how to do it. And then he gives you a day of rest, okay? So he used, this is a protocol that Ken uses, so he knows that it works, okay? But he talks about the mud baths, using the soil from his yard. He talks about how effective the mud pulls the Morgellons out of the body. Then he talks about doing the Epsom Salt baths and then using the Morgellons gel, okay? So, but there's also some more vital, important information in that email that Ken has shared with us that I know all of y'all are going to find helpful, okay? So, if you want to read that, his email, it will be in the description box. We want to thank Ken for sharing this new recipe with us and his new ingredient. We're always grateful to get any information we can about how to remove the nanotechnology from the body, you know, or how to ease the symptoms of Morgellons, always. So we want to thank him for that. We appreciate him. And that's all I wanted to say today, guys. I just wanted to share the new recipe. And hey, say, I love you guys. Hang in there. Stay strong and stay heart-centered. You're going to be okay. Bye.